Howdy howdy, Big Beefy Burger Buddy here, more with Binding of Isaac Pens Plus. More, so I said like last time, we can't really call this a streak until I get 2 wins. That's a reroll of this thing here, I guess. And ooh, a range up. I don't know how much this actually helped me, because there's 2 champions over here. Oh, I could have used it. I didn't even see there was a TNT there. Maybe we can get like a creative with this. Maybe I just run through and like shoot this, and that'll solve most of it. Yeah. Let's see how much. You're gonna actually try to do that to me. How much of a tainted Eden streak I can get? Because I do like this character. I don't know if I can even hit this. I can't. We're gonna painstakingly do this, and the reason for that is that like that's a gold, like a false gold right there. I'm gonna give it like 3 more tiers, and if none of them hit, okay, there you go. Oh no, you're gonna hit my thing. All right, well, HP up, not that useful. Because I simply can't really utilize that. However, it can be re-rolled into something else. So, I mean, you always gotta open gold chests. I always open gold chests if I have the opportunity. We're not about to sit there and like shoot that TNT again. It just doesn't seem like something that's on my level of interest. But I think we'll have to see. I feel like it did pretty well last time because, I mean, you gotta get to that adaption and utilize the items you get, and also just like don't get hit when you get a good build. And when you get a good build, you can probably like get something good. You know, let's try it. Okay, so that's not the way you do it, but I was a little too close to that. So maybe we shouldn't be so bold. That being said, I think Brother Bobby right now, plus actually like this thing will straight up just give us max health, which is something we will probably have a harder time maintaining. Wow, that thing almost hit me. I'm shocked it didn't, and I'm gonna just continue. One thing we need for sure are soul hearts, because you re-roll, your red heart containers are gonna be shifted a bunch. I don't know how like different the priorities are gonna be for these. It's probably gonna. Okay, so there's no. Something I learned. Oh, I mean, it couldn't really even be there to begin with. Recently, about that particular those buttons that spawn enemies. They okay, we got a linger bean out. They spawn at door entrances, so they can show you where secret rooms are, and that's kind of cool. You know what? It's a little bit of a like a tech. Linger bean's hitbox, I guess, is actually just like huge. Do I want to go to my shop? I think I do. I just gotta be careful in this one room. I rerolled all the rocks in case you're wondering. Cause like, yeah, there's a lot of fires and stuff. A lot of those can shoot at me. I do want to buy a soul heart. Just one. That's enough for me to like have a little bit of extra comfort. As I don't know, I could re-roll and I think die instantly maybe. Let's say I get hit, re-roll down to 1 max HP, and then I guess I don't know. I try to just maintain HP. I do get to use Brother Bobby. Brother Bobby is really good. I've always liked Brother Bobby, even in the time where Brother Bobby was considered awful. I've still been a defender of the brother. That being said, these enemies, I need to like get into this linger bean so I can like actually kill them because I don't know. They have a lot of cover. And it's going to be hard to use Brother Bobby in a room like that. I guess we can use this. I don't know if this gets taken away. but that would definitely won't. Stars, tower, death. We want this. We do want this. Best case scenario, I don't get hit right here, and that allows us to get an extra, like, max HP. Actually, like, these things spawning more enemies right now, this would be a good spot for the death guard. I just want to make sure that this enemy dies. Like, you can spawn as many of those little things as you want. And then death guard. There you go. Hit this. Max HP will increase, so this will be permanent, because the ones from Eternal Hearts do not reroll. I'm worried that that skeleton is going to blow up. And I'm going to go ahead and just hit this. Ooh, more. Little sacks. What do I really want? I guess, like, ultimately, the most important thing is not getting, like, a bunch of shitty active items I don't want, because, like, you know, I can't really utilize active items effectively. This is a little unfortunate. I am going to bomb here. Because sometimes that little bottom one will just shoot you, and I don't really want to deal with that. Okay, bone guys, let's go crazy, kill this boss quick. Thank you, bone things. I was not doing, like, good dodging because I knew I had them. Go ahead and just go to the next floor. We'll get max HP. At least I'm decently sure that like those hearts give you, like, you keep those even on rerolls. It'll be a good way to get some extra HP. I only have one key, so even though I do want to do that, I will refrain from doing it right now. I'm shocked I didn't get hit. I, like, dodged away from it by mistake and then still went and dodged back into it like a dummy. These skeletons, they're doing damage. Unfortunately, we are no longer allowed to have them. I was thinking of playing, I got no backlog still. I've literally been recording, like, the days they come up. I was thinking of recording more, but I woke up a little late. Okay, so that's 2 keys. I'm gonna actually go in here and then buy a key if it's there. And then we're gonna go do that, the boss trap room. I was thinking of playing, Vampire Survivors. Because I'm excited to see what the new stuff is. Plus, you know, Vampire Survivors is pretty fun. I almost got hit by a fly because there was a text telling me I got a lucky penny, I think. But I decided, you know what, I'm more comfortable with Isaac right now. I play it in an interesting way. I don't know if you can play Vampire Survivors in an interesting way. I feel like playing as Tainted Eden and getting bailed out by having little familiars that don't let you get rerolled is, like, a really good thing. Okay, Linger Bean. Let's push this thing forward. And also, it's just, like, Tainted Eden is kind of interesting, because you have to make do with what you get. And especially because they're just going to be passive items. Like, you know, most of the things I'm going to reroll in there are passive items, with the exception of the one active item I have rerolling into, like, probably trash. Not that, you know, prayer card right now is pretty trash. I usually don't like it, but it's whatever. But I have to adapt to the fact that, hey, I have, like, Linger Bean right now. That's an unfortunate little bounce for you to have done that. That's also, like, the worst reroll you can get in the game. Who in this game likes Glass Cannon? I can't think of a single person. Maybe we buy a new item. Maybe I try to utilize this. It's gonna be hard to use, because, like, it spins around in a circle, which normally I'm like, okay, I'm all for Tiny Planet, but I don't know if spins around in a circle kind of funny is, like, gonna be that useful. Now I can just, like, walk into a room now, probably shoot, and then just stand still, and it'll probably help. So I'm gonna try that strategy. Okay, well, it doesn't really help when there's turrets about. But like enemies? Let's see. Okay, that would have resulted in tragedy. Glass cannon is just like you get hit and you take more damage, and it becomes that sort of why anticipate taking damage for a benefit that's not that valuable. Especially because these are gonna be like circling around me in a weird way. Hoping to try to hit with multiple. At least it'll do damage. So we'll try to get that, but I will swap this out the moment I have the opportunity. There you go. We got Roid Rage again. I just don't want to have this. I'm like, take me to my shop, get this thing out of my inventory. Is glass cannon? It's definitely like not really on a one streak for this. Is this the issue? It's definitely like a heart attack item when you start with like 1 heart. And at least I have like there is a method to this. Let's just get this effect 3 times. Because I have like Aclademia or whatever it's called. The intestines item. Or whatever this thing is supposed to be. I don't remember. We got Fate's Reward, which is pretty good. So if we're gonna get run down by like enemies, we can actually like defend ourselves. I feel like this I don't remember what it's called. The Tear Trail item is like it's like better creep because it can actually hit flying enemies. Like creep doesn't hit flying enemies, which is honestly a big reason of why it's not good. I think creep is good for when you can actually hit enemies with it. But there are a lot of flying enemies, particularly bosses. And, you know, later floor enemies, like most of the angel enemies, like float. So, just got some bombs here. I would like reroll. Like, yeah, give me that. Is it going to be better than what I have? Probably. Damn, unfortunate. But is this reroll better? At least I didn't take 2.5 hearts of damage. I still got a soul heart that I can protect. We have a lot of different damage options. I was worried because the spider was still like walking towards me, despite the fact that I was like, I had tears there, and it was like, no, I'm gonna ignore those. So it was a little frightening. I don't think I'm gonna get use out of this active item either, because as you could guess, I would have put this item as a D tier item. It solves issues that don't exist in Isaac. That is. What are these things fucking hitting me with these like crazy ass dodges? Or like these dashes are like dashed towards where I'm moving twice. So I'm sensing some bullshit. Do I just use this? I'm gonna use it. The reason it's Onk. I don't really care about that too much. It is cool to have the item I have. Blood Pencil's really nice, but it's gonna get rerolled. I was expecting at some point that to happen. The reason I did it was to explode mushrooms to maybe get like a mushroom item. I'm not like particular on either one I get, but then I was also like I'm probably gonna just walk in a room and take a poison fart damage, which I think hey let's do a patch invulnerable from that. You know what would be just like nice? During the room transition where everything can't move, if you haven't moved for the first like 1/4 of a second, you're invulnerable. I think that would have solved some really bad issues. And when you really think about it, here you go, you're dead. Angel deal. And we have an angel to fight. Don't hit me. I'm just gonna throw a bomb at you. So the lead pencil is doing a lot of damage. 2 batteries. We don't really need those. So it looks like, yeah, we got 2 max HP that isn't going to go away, even though I've been rerolling. We're basically like a weird version of Tainted Lost. I don't even think I got my item room, but like, who cares? I got Magneto. Yeah, Magneto's not that great. It will help me get this. We are getting the examples of rooms where like Magneto actually gives me a little bit of extra like pickup value. Which is particularly, I feel like a lot of the inaccessible ones where you would need flight or like Magneto or like weird little example ones mostly come from depths. But we'll see. This is for a build that's only 3.6 damage, actually pretty solid. We do have, I don't really want that. We do have a good damaging familiar, which is something a lot of my kind of lower tier runs recently have not had, because they've not had like either damage or a familiar. Because I'm usually like you can get by just having one familiar that helps do damage somewhat consistently. And these flies do damage. They do quite a bit of damage too. This is definitely like wooden cross is definitely one of the things you would want to reroll into for it, because you know you get that one extra hit, you can't reroll after that. And even though you reroll on hit, that's like not the that is like the gimmick of the character, but you don't really want to do that voluntarily most of the time. Maybe if the run is bad, but like I think it's good right now, so I'm fully solid for it. You could even drop it on the ground in case I need to reroll. Please like kill them for me. That's a good trinket, but it's unfortunately not a trinket I'm going to use. I think the best thing you can get really is gulping trinkets, because again they don't reroll. So if I got a gulp, that's each floor I get 1 free hit, and we could probably use that to not reroll, because you're allowed a bad hit. I'm gonna consider like of all the hits I took, the only ones that were bad hits were both of the fucking dips hitting me. And we're gonna go into continue. It was like I almost walked into the fire. That would have been a not good hit to take. That was a hard boss to bomb. I'm just gonna stop trying. I have a lot of bombs, so I might as well use them. That's the last try. We're gonna stop trying. I think they slowed down because of the Magneto, and it looked a lot less dodgeable. Just burst him down before he has a chance to shoot his brimstone attack. Synth oil is fantastic, actually. That's our damage up. That means our lead pencil burst is gonna go crazy. We just need to not get into a situation where we get hit, unfortunately. Like we gotta make, if we get hit, we gotta make it count. Little Claw is like one of my favorite trinkets, but I think we have a really good situation right now. I am going to go ahead and try to get this guy to pay out with whatever consumable or like item he's going to give me. HP, it's not going to help me too much. I guess there are like reasons to have HP. I don't actually, because like they changed how some of the rerolling worked, because it used to be you could literally use like one of these and it would reroll you. But the more HP I have, like, backed up, you know, the more I can use them for self-damage things like blood banks, blood rights, razor, all that sort of stuff. So we have some options. It was a good call to pick up the champion ribbon. I forgot what it's called. Tech 5, crazy good. That's really good, actually. Or Tech .5. I always just call it Tech 5. Soul Hearts? I think I just blowed up on Soul Hearts in this shop. It has the reroll. That is technically a Soul Heart, but it also offers me some rather good value now. I still think I just load up on Soul Hearts. Like, these are both really good damage items. Let's just blow it up. Hopefully we'll get a Soul Heart on that last one, and we'll dip. So now health-wise, I'm, like, fully okay with what I have. I don't know if I should walk back and grab those bombs. Apparently there's still an... Okay, no, that's two of these guys. I'm just hanging out here. There you go. Let's go grab these bombs. I don't want to get shoot by this fire. Shoot by this fire! Okay, that's a bad hit to take. It was falling down. It's good to I've never really paid attention to how late they they like deactivate. So they're still like active on that frame. That's good to know. Cuz they're not active like oh, that was a weird interaction there. I have no idea what caused that. Weird bouncy bitches. I was gonna say boys, but I feel like I need to put like some sort of malice in there for effect. The best thing I can do now is okay. So here, I think I should like set a ground rule for my like self personally. If I see it in the shop voluntarily, I think, since it goes against the flavor of the character, I'm not picking up Birthright. Like, if it's like Curse of the Unknown and I pick it up by accident, due to that circumstance, then yeah, I'll take it. It's not like I can do anything about that past that point. And I do not have a spacebar item now, so I actually have some value in that. But if you don't know, it just locks your items in at that point, so everything you have will not get rerolled. That's just like against the character entirely. I think it's personally, it's like, is it a good effect? Yes, it's like 100% a good effect. But I think more so, it is the most like counter, like it is a complete like disables the entire flavor of the character sort of thing. And there are a couple Birthright effects that are like that. Like Recall is a good one on Tainted Keeper. Not Keeper, Unknown. Where I just think it's just like, it's good, it doesn't really go against, it just goes against the character's entire like goal. And I think most of the Tainted characters are like that. Like, there's mostly Tainted characters are the ones that have these effects. By the way, can you hear what I'm saying? I would take it, but if I could swallow my trinket, I 100% would have just like done that. I guess we got redemption for this this item I typically don't take. So let's see if you're gonna go back on the list. It's like the situation where I'm like, I hate seeing this thing, because I usually have an active item already. But since I didn't have one, because I like deleted it, I'm like, give me it. I'm all for it now. Which is really funny to me, because my respect for this item has not been shown. And also, they get pushed around a little bit. Same as Lingerbane. Let me just hit space. That's the sound they make. Uh-oh, you're gonna shoot tears at me. There's a funny one. But yeah, like, I just don't like disabling this character's ability at all. Now, there are others that it's just like, I don't know, like Tainted Cain is like, oh, I just get more stuff when I destroy an item. It's like, you know, that makes sense. That kind of plays into the flavor of the character. Or Maggie's like, oh, I have extra max HP. Like, they got some weird ones, they got some cool ones. But just disable this character's effect and lock in your build. It's like if you picked up like Birthright on Tainted Jacob in it, just like, hey, you actually, he can't do damage to you. Like that's if it did that, that'd be lame. And I'm trying to, I don't remember what like half of them do. I actually, like, now I'm thinking about it, I think I do remember what like half of them do. But I don't. Okay, we're gonna go down the list because we need some some opinions. Can I remember what these characters do? Okay, so actually I have no idea what Lazarus does. I think he just gets more value from like rezzing. But it's like Isaac, it does the flip. Regular Cain, I'm pretty sure like gambling's just better, and they got Judas that has like basically Book of Belial becomes the Bethany book. It just becomes a passive and buffs depending on whatever items you have. Like there's a lot of cool ones. Eve, I actually don't remember. I think it's just like your passives are permanently active. Like I think I know for sure Dead Bird is permanently active, which may sound bad, but like I feel like it's not that bad. Do I want tears up? No, my tears are already like kind of good. Let's just take this. I don't know. It is me raffling down all the characters and being like, oh, this birthright effect. Oh, Eden spawns 3 items. Again, I'm like, okay, I'm like, Azazel, I don't know what Azazel does, you know? I don't think I've ever gotten it as Azazel. Or Tainted Azazel at that. I think I got it as Tainted Azazel when it didn't have one. Like, when Tainted Azazel was just like, well, I fart shit out of my ass. Okay. Well, that's like Blue Babies, probably. We have re-rolled. Unfortunately. We did have a good build, but we do have bomb immunity. And Academia again. And we still have the damaging light, so hey. We have a lot of, like, if you're close to me, I'll do damage to you kind of stuff. You do also have Cricket's Head, and also Salvation. Okay. Trying to get Salvation to proc. It was trying there for a second. Pill? You gotta get that pill effect. I don't even remember what our other pill was. So the one thing is that, like, the thing is deleted now. So we have the Blue Baby Ghost, which I do like. I don't know, what else do we have? We can potentially not get hit when we get hit, so that's actually not a bad effect. Defense items are really good on this character. If not re-rolling is like a important thing to be doing, obviously it is, because like you don't want to just keep re-rolling and having your health shuffle around. Like that's very dangerous. Thank you for the soul heart, very generous. Fuck this room though. We're just gonna ignore it. I actually have no risk, I think. I think I could get like blood rights maybe. But I actually should just be using Dead Sea Scrolls because I have bomb immunity, so the main one that you don't use it for is disabled. Speed down is a bad one to get. Let me just like try to damage you with this. I don't like you hiding behind these while you got a grimace on your face. Why is this room like the most difficult one? It's just, it's like trying to go fight the supports in the back line, but they got the tank right there in the front. I'm just gonna use that because like the soul heart's probably gonna be more valuable than the curse resistance, especially if it just gets a rerolled. Apparently, we just did a full cycle around this whole room. I'm probably gonna get a hit here. The fact I didn't is a miracle. Let's get it to okay, so we got Spirit Sword. That seems like a really bad room. Also, we have Monstra's Lung. Surely it has a like a charge effect, right? And doesn't seem like it. It might just be a dead item. That's a tier that's just like funny. We could construct our own run and like skip fighting Isaac. I'm gonna do that. I didn't even want to grab that. No, HP is completely useless to me. That's good. I should have. Do I have a bomb? Let's get a bomb and blow this. Okay, well I need 2 bombs now. Oh, that rerolls me. I think it's still worth it. Fuck. I didn't really think about that. I was gonna use the bed to sleep, but then it didn't really end up mattering. On the plus side, though, we have a crazy good strong build. I'm gonna take this because curse rooms aren't gonna do much. Super bandage just gives me some hearts. I like that. Tears up's good. I'll just take an HP. I don't care. Damage is gonna get multiplied by crazy amounts. That's also good. Trinket, maybe a good trinket. Double shot. So, yeah, we're gonna take that too. That seems pretty good. I like Hushy. Let's take Hushy. So what do we have? If you can see it, we got Sacred Heart. And we got Finger. Bean is not very useful. So we have Sacred Heart double shot. I was worried about the run at me forward guy immediately disabling this ability. Because I was shooting and I couldn't tell if I was shooting, genuinely. I only got 10 damage, but it is like 20 damage, plus, you know, Jacob's Ladder doing like 1,000,000 damage. I will check this secret room. I will check the secret room. You wanna know why? Because I wanted to fight Greed. Yes. Oh, we're not gonna waste my time there. Like, I'm not gonna be able to unbox that. Let's just try to not get hit by the Skeletons. I have the battery! Oh, you're gonna fucking hit me right at the end, seriously? You are a loser for that one. Well, guess what? I got Magician. Oh, never mind. We got basically the same build. Oh, we got Ship Brimstone. You gotta shoot those corn attacks at you. Let's probably do like fucking... I'm just thinking of like how much damage the little corn polts do and Plants vs. Zombies. I'm thinking it probably does some similar damage. So yeah, officially. Also, the ghost didn't die there. That's cool. Officially, we're on the Tainted Eden streak. We got 2 wins in a row. That run was a lot more chaotic than last one. So I enjoyed it. If you did too, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Check my links, they're in the description. I'll see you in the next one. Duh.